Hi, this is Sarah, and today I wanted to talk to you about my skincare routine, which I know my skin isn't flawless, I know my skin isn't great, but I really attribute these products to making my skin so much better. My skin reacts very easily to stress, hormones, weird weather, everything. And I have been so lucky with the products that I've been using because they've really improved it so much. I do still suffer from dark circles, those run in the family. So it constantly looks like A, I haven't slept, and B, I've been punched in the face. So that's the range I go from. Like, even when I've had amazing amounts of sleep, I always have dark circles. There's nothing I can do about that. So far that I found. But right now for me, in the morning, I will, before I'm gonna go out into the world, I will wash my face with my Cetaphil cleanser, my gentle skin cleanser. It's non-cosmetogenic and fragrance free. This is the normal to dry skin version, because I have pretty much combination skin, but it's quite sensitive. I know I did a review on this a couple months ago. It was one of the first reviews I did, where I wasn't really impressed with this. I've since grown to quite like it, because even though it doesn't necessarily... I suppose I was tricked into feeling that in order for my skin to be clean, it would have to be dry. I'm one of those people that that sort of tight feeling when your skin is actually too dry. I actually associated that with a feeling of clean just from using cleansers that weren't appropriate for so long. I mean, I'm still going to try other things, but I really love this. And the other thing is, granted, I'm not religious about always remembering to keep up with my skincare. I do use this, quite a lot. I've had this for, 4 or 5 months. Like, the bottle is just huge. It's 500 mils. I use 2 pumps when I use it. It's amazing. I'm coming to the end of my bottle now. I will have to be hunting it down again, because I bought it from Zellers, and if you live in Canada, you know Zellers is about to be no more by the end of the year. So I had bought it there for like 9 something for a huge bottle. I haven't tried the lotion that goes along with this, but I'm really interested in trying it. If you want something that is similar, there is something else that's very similar, and I cannot remember the name of it for the life of me. Crap. But there's 2 products. There's this and there's the other one that I'm thinking of that I can't remember the name of, that if I remember it before I post this video, I will put it here somewhere, maybe, but probably not. I don't know. I'll try and find it. But it's really good. It's really good, and it makes my skin feel clean. And so, yeah. So I try to always remember to do that in the morning. I've been following that up with my Nivea Visage Toner, which actually survived better than I thought it would. I do enjoy the product itself. It's the packaging that annoys the hell out of me, because you just, until you get sort of half through, in order to get it to come out, you just use way too much. But it sort of evens out, and it's lasted quite a long time. I've probably had that for 2 or 3 months, something like that. So that's good. And then I try and always remember to follow it up either with, because I have a few moisturizers, if I can find it. I have one of a few moisturizers that I use. If my skin's feeling dry that day, I use this Dormer Hyper Emollient Skin Cream, which is for damaged, dry, and itching skin. This is really good. That's dermatologist recommended. I really should have gotten this stuff out. I also have this, which is actually left over from the UK. Somebody's going to be disgusted by this, but I actually really enjoy it. It's the Asda Essential Care Clear Skin Cream with oil control moisturizer. It's got witch hazel and tea tree oil in it. That's really good, so I use that sometimes. I know. Where is it? I know. I should have had that out. What's that? That's Coppertone. I was not organized. I was saying to myself, I should get this stuff out beforehand. And then I didn't. Oh, there it is. There we go. If I know I'm going to be out in the sun, then I use Olay Total Effects. This is the 7 blah blah blah. It's got commercials. Because it's SPF 15, it smells like it. It feels like it. But it's one of the few sort of SPF controls for your face that I found didn't clog my pores and make me break out. That said, it smells like sunscreen. I don't like the smell. But if you only use a little, I mean, a pump of this goes a really long way and is enough for me to do my face, my neck, my décolletage. It is a bit greasy, so I found that if I'm just going to be wearing this and not foundation, or if I'm going to put foundation over this, basically if I'm using this at all, my skin has enough oil to it that this will make it greasy, but I find if I powder over top of it, then it's not so bad. And then sometimes I toss in, if I have one of these little samples of Yonka, which is amazing. This stuff is like gold, but I tend to prefer to use that at night because it's so nice and it smells lovely. So that's my morning routine. Now at night, if I'm wearing makeup, then I ran out of the actual cleanser, so I just took the top off and I added to the little bit that was left some olive oil for the Clean FX makeup remover, because it's just really convenient for dispensing. And then I follow that up with the Cetaphil again. I tone again with the same toner, and then depending on how my skin is, if it's really dry or if I don't have any of the Yonka, then I use the Pond's Dry Skin Cream. This is amazing. It smells wonderful. I have a review. It's cheap as dirt. It's beautiful, and it comes in a huge tub. It's usually under $5. You can't argue with that. And if I'm not using that, then I'm using the Yonka. Both of those I take under the eyes. These day ones that I use, the Clear Skin, because it's got tea tree oil, I don't use near my eyes. The Dormer, I don't like to use around my eyes. It's a little heavy for me to use on a regular basis. It does leave my skin a little bit greasy, but it is nice. It doesn't smell of anything. And the Oil of Olay I absolutely do not use near my eyes, just because it's so heavy and it's so greasy. But when I look at it now, I have a lot of skincare products. I didn't think I had that many. But they're all really good. They all work really well. And they're all things that I have found have been really, I'll put that all away, have been really great for my skin, haven't caused me to break out, which I have to be careful with. So yeah, that's that. Anyway, so that's what I'm doing for my skincare. So if you're watching this, I would love to see what you're doing with your skincare, because if there's one thing I know about myself, it's that I am absolutely a junkie. I love trying new things because I think sometimes you reach out and you find something that's really amazing. A lot of people were recommending the Cetaphil stuff. I had never heard of this, and I saw it on the shelf, and I thought, well, what the hell? Why not give it a try? Loads of people love it. There's got to be a reason. And it's great. I always use this, however, because it's so gentle, I always use it with a face cloth for the exfoliating. And I'd also like to highly recommend it as an exfoliator. What is it? The St. Ives Apricot Scrub, and especially if you can get hold of their acne control formula of that, because it's slightly smaller beads, so it's not as rough. But both formulas are really beautiful and really great for making your skin smell nice. Plus it smells good. It doesn't smell like apricots really though. It's got a bit of a weird slimy texture if you're not used to it. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, and I hope you have a really great day. All right.